Hey, what's up, boys and girls? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ebot coming back at you with a haul unboxing. As you can see here, I have quite a few DC Multiverse McFarlane toy figures, and this has been for, you know, what I've been picking up for the last maybe 6 months, 5 months, and it's very difficult for me to end up reviewing every single figure because I don't have enough time. So what I decided to do was, in the case of the DC Multiverse, there's so many that have been coming out so frequently, and I've been picking them up and kind of substituting them for the ones that I had already from the DC Universe Classics, you know, from Mattel. You know, basically replacing them and selling my old ones. I decided I'm going to showcase and show each figure one by one what I've gotten thus far. And I got a couple other ones that I got also from McFarlane, but that are Spawn related, so I'll throw those in the mix real quick too. But hopefully you'll like the video. It'll be kind of quick and swift and kind of fun at the same time because you're showcasing one by one, and you guys can at least see the figures that I picked up and what they look like, the details, accessories, and things like that. I won't go into the articulation and stuff like that too heavy because it won't have enough time. But stay tuned, sit back, relax, enjoy your digital drink, and hopefully you'll join me for the entire showcase and have some fun. So I'll be back in the blink of an eye. Peace out, guys. So we'll start off first with Superboy Prime. As you can see, I have him here on the spinner, and Superboy Prime is a more modern day take on Superman himself from a different timeline in the multiverse. And you see comes with a card like the other McFarlane figures, as you can see. Really nice card, and then the bio, and he's very nice looking. Take a closer look at him. Let me get this out of him, and you'll see here that he is really nice looking, really nice face sculpt, has really nice detail everywhere. He's very classic but also very modern. He has these tubings all around him with the symbol there. I don't know what the actual reason for the tubing around him is. He has some nice silver blues with the trunk connection tubing going down his his actual boots. And they're also very silver, as you can see. And then the cape is very nice and pliable and soft, but it looks good all together, and he looks really nice. Very nice Superman, I feel, for the collection. I'm not too familiar with his story arc, but I do know that he is from more modern stories in the DC universe. As you can see, just trying to make sure he doesn't fall off, or fall down rather. Bring him up here a little closer. And that's the first of my pickups that I have. It's Superboy Prime. And next up from the pickups that I have is the big boy himself, one of Spawn's biggest and most villainous villains, and it's none other than Overkill. And I never had any of the Overkills from back in the day with the releases that McFarlane did, but this one is one that was just released, and he looks really cool, really good. there is some I believe disparities in his, you know, what you call it, in his paint job, from what I understand. Hopefully the light is better now, and you can see he has really cool detail in the face. Really nice shoulder pauldron that moves in green, and the one for his actual, you know, a forearm. He has a lot of beautiful details in his electrical arm and hand, and nice details there. His hands, the spikes coming out on the outside, on his chest area, all the highlights and details coming out, intricacies with the gold there. Same thing on the other forearm. It is knuckles. He has some gold, like almost looks like brass knuckles. Then, you know, his crotch area with his belt, really nice. And he moves really well too. He has kind of you know, thigh removal, and then he has a shin guard protector, and all the details there. Mechanical details in his foot and the back as well. You can even see mechanical work on the spine, going down, all the scars from battle. He's a cool figure. He is a bit on the pricey side and doesn't really come with something. He's for about $50, but he's pretty big. But the thing is, he also is, or feels like rotocast, so it's kind of hard to like, his weight is there, but it's kind of hard to like put him in the same categories as other figures, because he feels a little bit, I don't want to say cheap or flimsy, but lightweight, and kind of feels like it's not as you know, he's not as you know, quality, I guess, as the others, but he still is very cool looking, very nice addition to put onto your collection. I'm happy to have him because I didn't have him. So here it is, Overkill. And here we have next the new 52 Robin, actually Red Robin to be exact. And you see that he comes in this, I have him here in this slant, in this actually made stand, homemade stand, because this Robin did not bring a stand, which kind of sucks. He should have brought a stand, but this is his box. This is the portrait that he has in the back. Nice promotional shot. And there he goes. He fell down. And this is why I hate putting figures on fake stands, because everything goes to dog doodle and it looks absolutely stupid. So there we go. That's why I don't put them in stands like that. But anyway, here he is, and he has a really cool design. You know, McFarlane went in on him with his sculptors, and they gave him this really cool design with these wings that actually, you know, rotate in and out, or flap up and down rather. And you see that, you know, he gave him the symbol there. Nice portrait with the hair flowing to the side, or billowing, right? It's like a Red Robin. It's like a Red Robin symbol there. And then, you know, he has the straps in yellow and the belt, and his legs, kneecaps, and the shoes. Then you turn him around, and it looks really cool. And he has really good articulation. I gave him a little more on the leg area, but you know, He does have really cool articulation. He comes with the silver staff, since DC does not allow any guns in the toys for some reason. But there it is. He has the staff. I'm gonna stand him up right here, like so, looking real dope. There you go. Focus in on him a little bit better. And he looks good, like I said, he looks pretty dope. I just wish he brought a stand. He really didn't bring one. All he brought was his traditional card that McFarlane loves to provide. And then the stand that he did bring was the circle stand that McFarlane also loves to provide, which is also a nice touch, but it would be better if figures that fly, they all came, or that have the ability to hang glide or whatever. Because he doesn't really fly per se, but he has that glider. That's what it is, the wings. That they will be able to bring a flight stand of sorts, right? There's his card that he came with. And then there's his bio, if you guys want to read it. And then again, like I said, here's the flight stand, which if I wanted to put it on him real quick, like so, or the figure stand rather, put it on him like so, and boom, voila. So he can stand up, better on a shelf without being interrupted. So, moving right along. And next we have none other than the Martian Manhunter. And this is from the DC Rebirth. And again, you see that he comes with a nice card. Martian Manhunter, DC Rebirth. There is his bio, of course, for all those who are interested in reading it. And, again, Martian Manhunter, really nice design, really beautiful sculpt, nice washes, the greens, the yellow, he has the cape, the outline of red, there looking more futuristic on the boots, right? On the bottom of the heels of the boots, right? You got those yellow tabs there on the belt, and the sash area, and the nice cape. And he already announced the classic one, so I'm getting rid of this one. I am selling it. If anybody's interested, I'm getting rid of it. I'm selling it for cost. I just want to get rid of it. That's all. And he looks really good. So this is one of the fewer recent pickups I got, which is the Martian Manhunter. Every DC collector has to have a Martian Manhunter in his collection. You bugging? It's without question, especially if you want to build up the Justice League. And next I have none other than the Reverse Flash. And this is the design from the Injustice game. Injustice 2 to be exact. And there is his bio, like so. Now I got this Reverse Flash because the Reverse Flash that he did based off the original classics is based using the same exact buck that he used for the regular Flash. And I didn't want it to look the same, just with a different color. So I said, let me just get this one, use it as my Reverse Flash in my universe, even though he's from the design of the Injustice game, and just use it as the classics because he has a different look to him, even though he's Reverse Flash. And as you can see, he has a whole lot of detail, nice detailing with the yellows, the reds, the silvers. Brings the nice effects of electricity, throwing out fire like red electricity balls. Really nice on the side, his gauntlet on his shin, you know, or forearm rather. Really nice detail all around, like all the way to his shoes, the little lightnings, and then the shin guards there on his ankles. And he looks really dope. Like, he's a really cool character, a cool looking character. So I figured, let me just get him like this. So it has the piece that goes on his foot, or the back of his leg rather, like so. So I got him to be my all around, you know, all around Reverse Flash, because he has a completely different design with the color scheme of the Reverse Flash. You know, and it's your toys, your world. You could do with it as you please. I don't think it's a big deal, you know, as long as it's a cool representation of that set character that you have in your display. So let's move right along. And here we have the next player in the list, and that is none other than Green Arrow from the Injustice 2 video game. And as you guys know, this guy is really unique looking, but still has a very true feel to the original design and character itself. And there is the card, Green Arrow. You can turn it around real quick, like so, and read the bio. And you see that Green Arrow comes with his traditional arrow sheath in the back, like so, with some arrows that are propped up together and come out. And he comes with his bow arrow staff. And this design I like because I really wanted to have something modern but that looks like classic, and it looks really, really cool. And when McFarlane showed him, I thought, you know, this is really badass. I like this, and this could be my always stay all at Green Arrow for me. Now his eyes are looking that way, as you see. So I'm going to just white out his eyes because I don't like the fact that he's looking to that direction and that expression. I don't really like it, even though you can do different gestures like so, you know. You got the nice logo, gold, greens, dark money greens, olive greens going down on the pants. See all this detail with the little, you know, knives and little pockets. And then his boots look really great also, which have green and leathery, and that leathery pattern on them, and in the back too as well. A lot of detail, and on the, you know, his shoulder pauldrons, and his hair looks really good. You know, his hair looks really good. His beard got a nice wash to it. So yeah, Green Arrow is a really cool looking character, and I think he will be my go-to arrow as far as the one that I use all the time. It doesn't necessarily have to look with the classic look, because you know, I think this one looks really sharp and I like it a lot. And here we have the absolutely beautiful Todd McFarlane original design Wonder Woman. This is a design that McFarlane himself created, and she's beautiful looking alongside the Batman that he created. So as far, he's only done those two characters. And this is her card with a nice promo shot. This is her bio. You guys can read it. And as you can see, she stands very majestic with a lot of detail, a lot of beautiful armory, and a lot of like that McFarlane kind of touch. Now, this figure was released originally in some different colors that were more vibrant and bright, but these were more to the aesthetic of the original Wonder Woman colors, with the low tone green, you know, golds and blues and hues of silver with red. And it's part of the Gold Label series that he does. So I waited on her, and finally I got her. I believe she was a Walmart exclusive. And you can see right away how absolutely beautiful her face portrait is. Her tiara with the gold and silver. The hair is done really nice as well, as you can see. The pauldrons with the spikes in gold, the silver, the classic gold hawk on her bosoms and breast area, the what looks to be like a garter, right, area, with the golds on the side with all that detail, the silver going back in the strap. She brings this beautiful sword. As you can see, she brings this beautiful sword with the gold and silver. Absolutely stunning, which I pass it right through here. The Wonder Woman emblem on the belt area with the sash, with the blue, with silvers, red, and gold, all the way in her knees, and then her shin guards with the silver, with the spikes coming out, and then all the way down to her boots with the gold and silver, which looks stunning. Her rope, goes there. Her lasso. Her hair is very beautifully detailed in the back. You can see she has a nice buttocks area as well, nicely sculpted, and then her shield looks stunning with that Wonder Woman logo with the two cuts at the end and the gold and silver, all these little fine details. I think this figure is absolutely gorgeous. Really love this interpretation of Wonder Woman. She looks very barbarian, very new age, and still feels like Wonder Woman. And I think Todd McFarlane knocked it out of the park with this one. And I'm so happy and glad and blessed to have her in the collection, because she wasn't easy to find because she's part of the cool label. So moving right along. And next we have a very wonderful interpretation of none other than Wally West. This is the Flash, but the Wally West version. And this is from DC Rebirth. His design is really cool. Really modernized and looks awesome. Here is the file card that it comes with nice artwork and design. There is the bio that you can read. Wally looking absolutely great, and then you have Wally himself looking 1000% majestic with all of those electricity effects that are transparent, obviously, and it looks absolutely great. And you bring him closer so you can see this face sculpt that he has is stunning. Really well done, executed, with the hair all flowing in the top, looking crazy and modern, with the brown and the arrows coming out on the side. His jawline really fine, all the details in the armor itself. It's a nice champagne burgundy with the silver highlights. Then the electricities effects are in translucent blue, like baby blue. And then you got here the dark brown on the gloves, on the crotch area with the silver, and then on his pants, looking really nice, all the way down to his boots. You see even the texturing on the side of the pants. And this is a wonderful Wally West interpretation. I think it rides circles all around any other Wally West that was done before. Just being honest, with my honest opinion. And I know a lot of people might not like to hear that, or might not want to hear that, but I'm being as honest as possible. I think this Wally West interpretation is immaculate to say the least. Immaculate. Oh boy, hold on. I'm trying to get the little peg on to stay on the, with the actual stand. So yeah, that's Wally West, and that's one of the nicest Flash characters thus far that I've seen in this line. So next we have none other, certainly not least, but we have none other than Aquaman. And Aquaman looks fantabulous on McFarlane's first outing of the character. This is his file card looking really nice. Comes with that shark. I wish that it came with that shark actually, like a rubber version, so you can display it with him. And there is his file card. And Aquaman looks really cool. The only thing is, I was never a big fan of the Aquaman with long hair, even though that is part of, you know, the comic and, you know, the mythos at some point in the Justice League and this Winter story. But here we go. Take a closer look, and you see his majestic beard with long hair and Goldilocks. All the nice fine details of orange on his, you know, armor, with the gold belt, the classic style, with the Aquaman logo, the money green, as you can see, and then he has, you know, the trident in gold with a nice shiny gold. The gold is really nicely done. And then that money green again, back area, his legs with the fin in the back, and then the simple, you know, style boots. So I really like the scope. You see it's expressive, it looks on the other side, but I don't like the fact that he looks older. So what I did is I swapped out this head really fast, and I had an extra portrait from one of the NECA Flash Gordons that come from, you know, the NECA toys, Flash Gordon. And I put some sticky tack in there, and what I did was I, you know, basically did a head swap like so. I'm trying to press it down, not going down at the moment. It's not going down at the moment, but anyway, I did a head swap because I wanted him to look like classic Aquaman, and for me, this is my definitive Aquaman, so it works really well. And you know, it's a little bit tone difference maybe in the actual skin, but I don't think it's too bad. So I made him into younger Aquaman, and I'm pretty sure McFarlane will probably now do another one because I did this, but you know, it is what it is, so I could always exchange it and stuff. But that's how I had him look. That's the Aquaman that I like, classic style, with the actual, you know, short hair, and you know, a classic look. So that is the Aquaman I have, and you can do that with a NECA Flash Gordon figure from Wave 1. I came with Phantom, and with the I forget the name of the other guy. Oh my god, I forget the name, but you know, from NECA Toys, you can check it out and it's an easy swap. And here we have one of the newer releases, which is none other than Green Lantern Kal Rayner. And this is from the Blackest Night story. He comes with the Atrocitus Build-A-Figure wave, which I'm very upset because I do not want the Blackest Night Superman or Batman, because I think those figures are very atrocious. I just don't like the characters, the way they look. Not that the figures that McFarlane did were bad, but the figures themselves, the design, I just hate it. So I'm kind of stuck with trying to figure out how I'm going to build Atrocitus, because Atrocitus looks amazing. But yeah, this is Kal Rayner. This is the card he comes with from one of the comic books, I guess. Looks really cool. From the story, Kal Rayner. This is the bio here, which is kind of long. I want to read it. And then, of course, bow, Kal Rayner himself. And I think he looks so dope. He looks so dope and badass. He comes with constructs of a sword, as you see, and he comes with a construct of, you know, the lantern, one of the lanterns. And as you can see, his face, his eyes are kind of basically whited out, looking majestic, like so. Looks really cool. I like the mask, the little grin. The hair is curling in the front. Here's this construct sword, just so that you can see it a little bit better. Looking like the dragon sword from Sword of Berserk, or like Fisto's sword from He-Man. you know, it has like that same style and look to it. I love that he has the white gloves, you know, and the green is kind of like a neon green. The emblem and design is really nice there. It's, you know, painted on and sculpted, I believe. You see all the sculpting in the suit, the shoulders, going down to the crotch area and the torso area. And you have his, you know, his famous ring and one of the lanterns. I put it up like so. Like you had the ring and the lantern together. White again, and then the boots are nice and green, as you can see. And McFarlane did this new type of design on the ankles where it does the same exact thing as the ball joint, but it's designed to look and be sculpted like the actual, you know, boots and the limbs. Did it on the hand as well here. The only problem with the hand, it looks like if it was a little bit off-white. And you did it here too as well, as you can see in the sculpt. It seems more seamless, which is nice. I think it's a really nice touch. You know, like I said, Kyle Reiner looks fantabulous. He's really, really dope. And I think he's going to be a favorite of a lot of fans, especially Green Lantern fans. When they get him in his hands, I got him at I think it was right through McFarlane himself. He had him available and stuff. So, and since he's part of the Build-A-Figure, he's $24.99. But still, you know, nice price point when you're getting another figure altogether once you're done. So let's move on to my last figure in this haul that I have. And here we go, guys. Last but certainly not least, the last pickup from my haul that I got is none other than the Gotham Knights upcoming video game that's hitting the toy shelves and the video game shelves this holiday season. None other than Nightwing, the Nightwing version of that game. And as you can see, he has his file card. Woo-hoo! What a nice portrait shot. It says it there, Nightwing from Gotham Knights. Then we have the BIOS, which is right there where you can read. And you have Gotham Nightwing himself, one of the nicest looking designs that I've seen modernized in a long time for Nightwing. I really, really am feeling it and digging it. And I had to pick him up because it's just so cool looking. And I think I might have him as my main Nightwing in general. So we take a closer look and you see his portrait looking very cool with the design and the black mask and a little bit of brown highlights on his lips. The suit, bodysuit with the blues on the actual Crema sticks, I think they're called, right? In the back, you see there is a place to holster them with the white tips, and he has the one on this side, the blue highlights on the shoulder, like so. A lot of detail everywhere. His pads there again, his thigh area, all the way down his knees, and then to his shoes and his boots, the blues and the white soles. And then the back shot of him is like so. So Nightwing from the video game Gotham Knights looks pretty bad-asseria, if you ask me. And it's nice that McFarlane was able to tap into the video game space for DC Universe and Multiverse as well. That means, you know, he can do anything and everything that is canon, basically, or that is related to DC in general. So guys, there it is. I'm going to do a final shot with all the figures, and you know, we'll go from there with my final thoughts, and you know, we'll end the video. So here we are, guys. Here we have it. This is my entire fig haul for the DC Multiverse McFarlane toys that I have picked up, and also from the Spawn world and universe that I've picked up in the last, I would say, 5 to 6 months. Picking up one by one. Each figure costs about 20 or 25, with the Overkill being the exception because it's an oversized figure. He costs about $40 or $50, depending where you get him. But nonetheless, I hope you like those pickups. I hope you like the figures. Let me know what you guys think of them. Let me know if you guys pick some of these guys up as well. If you added them to your collection or are planning to add them to your collection. Or maybe because I showed them here to you guys with a little quick highlight that you might want to add them to your collection now, either way, it's good for, fig talk conversation. So guys, leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. As always, share this video with someone you think might like it, because it will help my channel and me tremendously, and it will go a very long way. If you guys like what I do and love to see me expand or grow and continue to grow, as always, there's a way to do so, and you can with my PayPal and Patreon information down in the description below. You can also do a donation if you want me to highlight or review anything on the channel, or you want me to check it out and showcase it in any way, shape, or form, whether it's a figure or a video game or something. Just hit me up on DMs on any of those social network platforms that I'm also available on, that you can also find down in the description below, and you can follow me there if you so choose. If you choose to do so. That's what I meant. Sorry, I'm tongue twisted. You're more than welcome, and it'd be much appreciated, and I'll be completely humbled because, again, without your support and love and your continued support, with everyone that's new and all those that've been there from day one, my channel would be nothing. My channel would not continue to grow, and it would not be sustained. So guys, this is your boy Ebot signing off with my pickups haul, or one of my latest pickups haul. So I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Love you very much. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Bye bye.